Hello everyone, it's Demps151 and welcome to brand types for round 6 of the VTCC. As you can see, I start in 9th place. Alongside me to my right is Cpl Hamster. We have got Colin Colt just in front in 8th place. So here we go, and underway, and straight away, as you can see, I get a false start, but weaving through, the thing with the penalty, we can pull that to the back of his head and carry on. You see a bit of contact on the outside, Toxic taking a bit of a clout off someone. Now I've got Sponge and Smokey Adam just in front now, so I'm up into 3rd. With the VTCC, there's no rule that you have to take your stop go within a certain amount of laps. You can 29 laps here, especially in the rain, with the way the tyres have been degrading. It's very tactical.
Take your stop go penalty?
No,
right.
Exactly whenever you want.
And there's the question I asked, just to make double sure.
If you go to pit for tyres, it'll do the stop go first.
Yeah.
So this is where I'm figuring out. This race it turned out to be more tactical, pit stop wise. It will look like a Formula 1 race with tyre tactics and stuff. Figuring out when and where we could pit. We're only in lap 2 at the moment, so we're not too in depth about it, but you can see Smokey and Sponge.
I wish I could put my wipers on intermittent.
Are just in front. They've got a nice little gap. I've got Colin Colt just behind, so the LDGR guys are going quite well. So you've got LDGR first, Hamster Racing B 2nd and 3rd, and LDRG in 4th. So it's looking good for us two teams.
I thought you said Ricky there. What? Do you?
No, he started behind me on the grid.
And as again, we'll say in team speak, do not get offended if anything's said at the time. You've got to understand, heat of the moment, things happen. Odd swear word here and there, but if you do get offended, just don't watch it. Or turn the sound off at least. I'm sorry. It's just the truth though, isn't it? So as we head into lap number 3 up to the hairpin and heading back down with Colin Colt just behind, just closing the gap a little bit every so often.
Is that Smokey in front of you, is it, Sponge? Yeah.
So he's looking good at the moment. Now remember, I've got this stop go penalty.
Colin's behind
and
him.
look at this, Colin having a little look down the inside. Now, is he going to stick it around the outside? I don't think so. I run a tad wide now. Colin's going to have a look down the inside now as we head them to start finish straight. Sponge also having a look at Smokey Adam.
Switch back on the first corner.
So I'm going to be on the outside for the first corner. It's going to be awkward. I break that bit early so I could. I'm expecting him to be in front straight away, but he's not. And the great move from Colin Colt. I have a look on the inside of the hairpin. He closes the door. A little bump on the exit. Now we're alongside yet again.
I'm not gonna attack you, Adam.
So side by side, and he just cuts across, and we made contact. He drops me down into 5th place, and Colin Colt, he just seemed to cut across, and I wasn't able to get out of the way. I think it's a racing incident. We did discuss it after the race. We sent a few messages between each other. It was a sort of a racing incident. I think he thought he was past me. I wasn't expecting him to come across, and he just.
Toxic before anything like that happened.
It's not the greatest situation, but we carry on. As you can see, Toxic got past, and Crystal Clark
He lost out
also got past.
I didn't even turn. He just turned straight into the side.
So as I said again, and look, I run wide, so the rhythm has gone, and I've dropped down 6th. I'm getting out of the way. I don't want to just cut on the track. And there goes Carl up into 8th place. So a bit of a disaster on the 2nd and 3rd corner of the 5th lap.
Struggling now.
So down into 9th place, where I started.
At that point where the tyres have just gone.
But trust me, you want to stay here because things change drastically through this race, and nothing is over until that fat lady sings. And God, did she sing at the end of this?
Really?
As you can see, just in front of Carl, you can hear Sponge getting frustrated with the tyre temperatures. As you see the bottom right hand corner,
26 on the front right.
as you see the bottom right hand corner of my screen, my tyre temperatures are getting a bit warm. And look, overheating. It's trying. You don't have time. You don't have the longer straights you need, or the left and right handers you need to keep certain tyres cool. Never get a chance to cool them down. So Carl just in front, he's pulled a slight gap. It's about a second gap. Nothing major at the moment. We're only 6 laps
Two in
in.
front of Batley, but I can't do anything about it.
Just in front of Carl is Falcon, so he's in a decent position as well. Remember, these tyres are going to wear out to the point where we're on a 29 lap race. There will need to be pit stops. It's all about strategy, when to pit, how long these tyres last. We already know they last 17 laps from round 5, the previous race on this circuit. We already know they last 17 laps. The ones who didn't pit got all the way to the end. I've still got my stop go penalty. Still see on the right hand side of the screen, it's still saying I think it's a drive through, or is it a stop go? I can't remember. It's one of the two, but it's a penalty. So my mind is wavering on the point of, do I pit at all? Do I risk? I know these tyres can go 17 laps. That's over half distance. Can I push my luck? Now I'm down in 9th place. I'm now thinking, is it worth it?
Please try and keep the racing clean. There's a bit of messy contact going on, I can see.
Fucking
Please
rain.
keep it clean.
Cars are slipping, sliding about.
See, he's frustrated at the time. I was frustrated as his race not ready to come through, so trying to keep the racing clean. In a way, it is a bit frustrating because it is wet. It's slippier than what people have been practicing on. No one expected the heavy rain or any sort of rain whatsoever. It is light rain for this race. No one expected it, so everyone's been practicing in the dry. Maybe, yeah, we should have tried practicing in the wet just in case. As you can see, Carl's got on to the back of Falcon now, so Falcon might have to do some defending on these next few laps as he's stuck behind the cars in front. Carl runs a bit wide, so do I, onto the rumble strip, which always costs you time. It never gains you any time running wide onto there.
Tyres are absolutely gone.
Yep.
So Sponge
My front right's 50% gone.
and Hamster having tyre issues.
Almost completely gone.
Mine's 106% gone.
So 106% gone. That's definitely taking it down to Quick Fit job. You get some new tyres, or any other tyre selling company. It'll have to be Quick Fit. As we head up to the hairpin, talking jibber jabber as usual. Up to the hairpin again. As you see, his line is staying in front. I've got that little gap just in front of me. And only 9 laps in. It's always been a short circuit, Brands Hatch Indy. It takes about, I think in these conditions we were doing about the 53s, 54s in the wet. In the dry you can get down into the 50s, 51s I think it is. It's around them sort of times. I think if you get extraordinary lapping, it could be down into the low 51s I think. But as you can see, we're going to cross the line. Should be a 55, 55.8. So it's a steady time at the moment. They've just pulled out a little bit more in front of me. I'm struggling with the tyres. Colin Cole, who I made contact with, he's just behind in 10th place. So, and look at the contact between Carl and Falcon there. So they're both running a tad wide.
No.
So Carl started to make some attacking moves on Falcon, who was not being his normal self. He's been leading the championship and everything, or up in the top 2.
Right, back top.
And this first race has been a bit off, and another little bump, and another little bump, which
What the fuck are you doing?
and there you go. He sends Falcon wide. Falcon flashing his headlights, a bit of frustration there, but a little bump from Carl behind. Maybe the wet conditions catching him out, getting a bit too giddy behind the car in front. I've done it before, getting overexcited trying to get past the car. And now I'm behind my teammate Falcon, who's Hamster Racing A team. with the Hamster Racing B team. Remember me and Sponge, Falcon and Hamster Racing here, but we're all one team, we all help each other out when needed. I won't attack Falcon at this point. Now, there's no point in attacking each other. We need to make us way through the grid together if we can. No point in attacking each other on lap 11. Remember, this is a Hamster team perspective of the race. I do mention every other team, if possible, any other driver. Falcon trying to get past, and they both run wide. I go down the inside of both of them. A little bit of contact from Carl on the exit. Falcon dips into the pits.
Racing clean.
You know, even fucking Carl.
So again, heat of the moment stuff. Remember, don't take it personally.
No swerving.
Don't take it personally. So a little bumping and knocking, and then we get a mention from the race director to take it cleaner. There's a little bumping and shoving going off. It happens. Now we've got Sensei Rat, or I am Reginald now, renamed himself. Sensei Rat, who's raced for him for a while. He's up in 6th place. I'm in 7th. We've got Carl in 8th. So moving up the order a little bit. So Falcon made that pit stop at lap 12 very early. I don't know whether he had a stop go. Maybe, I'm not sure. So he pitted on lap 12. Problem with this pit stop at Brands Hatch Indy, it costs you about 25-30 seconds. The lap time's only a 55s, so you're talking just over half a lap worth of loss. Now this is where we start calculating, is it worth actually taking a pit stop? You're going to lose so much time, maybe lose too much time in the pits, that you can't gain back to the people who haven't pitted. This was going through my mind at the time, but it was more just concentrate on lap by lap. As you can see, Carl now on my driver's side door. I leave him enough room, and he just goes through a little bit of contact as he swoops in front. Nothing major, and he runs a tad wide. I'm trying to go down the inside. He looked like he was looking to go into the pit lane, and he tucks back behind. So it's a bit of to and froing at the moment. I'm trying to take it a bit more defensive line into the first corner.
I think I may have worn Reggie's tyres out.
So Reggie, Sensei Rat. I'll have to ask him which he prefers. I don't know. He did change his name recently on Steam, so that might be. I don't know. I don't know. So Cpl Hamster and Reginald just in front. They've been battling.
Why you do this?
So Sponge pitting. It sounds like he went in a bit too fast and may have caught a bit of damage or something. So he's pitted from it'd be either second or first place at the time. Carl still hanging round the back of my Clio. He won't leave me alone.
There we go. Do it right.
So
Don't give me soft tyres.
Sponge has dropped down. You can see he was in the pit lane. If you saw in the bottom left hand corner, him going down the positions. And the big wobble into the first corner. Now Carl's going to look down the inside as we head up into the hairpin. I'm going to take a defensive line again, keep to that inside now, try and keep it as tucked in as possible. Carl trying to slingshot, but if you keep it tight enough, he won't be able to find that gap on the exit.
Unless his tyres have gone again.
Delmont's left the session.
Yeah!
So Adam Delmont, who was very fast indeed at Donington, we thought it was going to be a big threat here, left the session, so whether he had some sort of technical problem. You did hear cheers from our team. That's
Silverstone
just because
again. Carl's not having fun with me.
he's a threat to us, so we were happy that he's not scored any points, so he
Reggie's pitted.
gives us a better chance of getting a bigger lead over him. And Reginald, as you heard from Cpl Hamster, has pitted. You see Cpl Hamster in 4th place just in front of me. I've still got Carl latched onto my back bumper. He won't leave me alone today. Still hunting around. I'm having to take defensive line. Not helping my tyre wear neither this.
Oh, I've just got
But
pit
again,
board come up. Same pit.
there you
tyres.
go, keeping that tight inside line.
Never had that before.
No.
So Hamster having his pit board hanging
Didn't know it was
out,
even a thing.
telling him to pit in. The same one I've had for 16 laps now, saying drive-through penalty.
My rears have got 1% wear.
Oh, glorious driving on
You
your
can
place.
hear Cpl Hamster just mentioning the tyre wear at the bike. It's
Yeah,
barely
perfect.
nothing. Everyone's starting to pit now. There goes Cpl Hamster diving into pits on lap 16, going on to 17. So that jumps me up into third. I've got Crystal Quark in front of me,
Staying out for a bit longer. Oh, Carl.
and Carl's still behind me. So third and fourth. I think Smokey Adams still out in front. Then it's Crystal Quark. Then it's me,
Come
and then
on.
Carl in fourth place.
This is when you don't want to stick your wheel in them.
And yes,
We're now behind Sponge.
definitely don't want to stick your wheel in
Smokey's
it.
behind me.
Oh, Smokey's actually behind Hamster, so
Behind you?
Yeah.
I'm not sure who's leading the race at the moment in time. So Crystal Quark 8.4 seconds in front, did I say? Round about that, and Carl still, he's dropped back a little bit. Tyre wear starting to affect us all. As you can see in the bottom right hand corner, the left front is non-existent. Carl now ducking into the pits, which gives me a bit of freedom. Now I need to get consistent lap times. You need to be around that M55s, mid 55s,
Over a
late
second
55s
behind me.
are fine lap times on these
He's
tyres.
coming
You can
out of the
see.
pits and he will be in like
There you go.
Third of
Look
four.
in the bottom left hand corner. P1 out of
No way.
20th.
seriously. He were in first place in front of me.
So it was
He's coming out
Toxic
of the
leading the
pits
race.
as I was going past on the start finish straight.
Carl's in the pits.
So there you go.
I'm in first, but
He's just
shot.
Toxic's just come out of the
It's
pits.
just
Yeah,
come
he's
out.
right behind
It looked
me.
like he was coming out.
So you can hear discussion
he's
about
in
the
front
pits.
of
Now,
Fucking sin.
this is where it gets interesting. I am currently in first place, but I remember, I still have that drive-through penalty, and possibly it's not a forced pit stop for tyres. You don't have to if you don't want to, but look at the tyres in the bottom right-hand corner. We're on lap 18, 29.
Smokey's
What?
going to catch me. So I'm just trying to hold my
I'm
tyres
7.7 seconds in front of DJ
Because he'll be
Ballistic,
pushing to
who's
catch
in second place at this moment
If
in
I
time.
save my tyres a bit, by the time he catches me, his will be more warm than mine, hopefully.
Just hear the discussion in the background where people are going to come out of the pits, whether they're going to come out in front of them or behind them or alongside them. You don't know what position you're going to be. It's so topsy-turvy, this race. As you saw from the start, I was up into third, but obviously the drive-through penalty, then had contact with Colin Colt, dropped me back down to ninth, then a bit of contact with Carl, and it was bumping and shoving about between us both, and it's not seemed to be going round. We've still got this drive-through penalty to go, then possibly pit stop for tyres, and there's another 10 laps to go, and I decide it's time
first, are you
to
then?
do the
No.
drive-through.
Taking me stop go penalty.
So the drive-through penalty is underway.
No, I've got no
DJ Ballistic
Okay.
has dropped in the
for
pits as
biscuit.
well, and there is Irwin
Get to the ball, buddy.
in second place. He's going to just pass me now, so there goes Irwin.
Toxic up.
Oh, I've come out in second.
Nice.
Oh, who's that? Chili Star.
And Chili's not having a very uncharacteristic poor race for Chili, who retires.
V1.
Thing is, a lot.
Yeah.
I wonder how many of these people pitting didn't have a pit strategy.
And there you go.
Yeah.
There's
Be
Irwin.
warned, I'm staying out, but I will be slow, so I will be holding everyone up bar Xeon, because he's just got in front of me. I'll see if I can get him.
There you go. You can hear that. I'm saying I'm going to be holding everyone up because now I've decided I am staying out. Only 9 laps to go. I've got Irwin in front of me, so I might as well stay out. That is first place in front of me there.
Oh,
Can I catch him? I'm going to latch onto his rear bumper now, get the slipstream. The times are important. That's a decent outlap time. Well, I've not changed tyres. Remember, no tyre change. Irwin's done the same. He is not pitted as well.
shit me son here.
We've got Crystal Clark behind, a 3.1 second behind. I'm going to... We've got nothing to lose here. We have a poor start, we had drive-through, we've had contact, ended further down the grid again. We're now in second. I've got Irwin in front of me, I'm going for it. I've nothing to lose in this race now.
Tyres are gone completely. The fucking pair in front of them.
Falcon struggling
Yeah,
tyres
mine
again.
was completely gone when I pitted.
Look at that.
What's your what mine like? Fuck.
True.
Turning,
There's
nothing much
on the
happening.
front at all.
Yeah, I had over 100% wear on both fronts.
Come on, 8 laps. I'm right behind him.
So 8 laps.
Come here,
You can hear me. I'm so close to clinching that first place, and what will be my first win of the season if I can it's just getting a little step closer.
I know what Smokey's doing. He's sticking
I'm
with
hunting
me
around.
and saving his tyres to the last
Erwin
couple of laps.
keeping close to the inside of the corner.
What position you in?
7th.
So you can hear Cpl Hamster
Is
in
he a big
7th.
group for you or something?
No, it's just me and Smokey.
Oh, it's not a bug.
No.
And Carl, as you may have seen in the comment in the text box, Carl had put the slick tyres on as he went into the pits. It's not a bug. It's fact you've got to change it as you're entering the pits to your custom thing. Maybe it is a bug that it's not set like that, but I always do check it as you dive into the pits whether it's on the custom one or not. You can see Erwin still just slightly in front, and this is important for the championship as well, to get in front of Erwin. Erwin up in about 3rd or 4th place in the championship. I'm in 6th currently in the championship, and it's important for
What position? Oh, no.
most of the Hamster racing team that I get in front of Erwin.
What position wise?
Just behind me
I'm 16.
is Falcon, but he's down in 16th, so he is a lap
Well, he's struggling.
vehicle, and I'm all over the back of Erwin now, just weaving about, making him know I'm there, having a little poke out of the front end, just dipping and diving, making sure he knows that I'm looking. I'm not just here to take 2nd place.
What lap times you running?
I'll tell you this lap.
So we cross the
This
line.
lap is a 55.3.
It's not bad. It's 0.3 of a second off my fastest.
Oh, looking down, and they're both run a tad wide. And there's my opportunity. Erwin runs right. I have to swing
You'll go through.
to the right, and there
Yeah,
Falcon,
faster.
who's his 16th place, goes in front of me. He's on fresher tyres now.
Just drag me
And
away.
as you just heard there, I want Falcon in front of me to drag me along. He's on better tyres. See if the slipstream works on a few of the laps. Erwin now dropped just behind,
Who's
1.1
in front
seconds
of Ian Miller on
behind.
track?
So we're on lap
What?
24
Yes.
of 29. I am currently in 1st place. Now,
Oh, where are you, Sponge?
5th.
here's Sponge in 5th place.
I started 2nd.
7th is Cpl Hamster, he's around 6th or 7th. Then Falcon in 16th, who's again another one having an uncharacteristic
Ian Miller's struggling.
poor race, unfortunately. Just not got into the rhythm of things with looks at it.
So fucking hard here. I'm all.
Now I'm struggling with these tyres. Remember, I haven't pitted. Everyone, but me and Erwin, have not pitted for tyres. I've had to do a drive-through penalty, but I've not pitted for
I think
tyres.
it's quite fun, to be honest.
It is. It's a challenge.
It's a more tactical race.
Yes,
As you can hear, we're enjoying the challenge of this. More tactical with the tyres. It's, like I say, it's like a Formula 1 race where the tactics of the tyres, whether you're faster on the
I
exit
know
and stuff
exactly
like
what's
that.
going to go on here.
When the exit is in the pits, of course.
Ian's going to hold me up for Smokey.
A bit of team tactics on with Cpl Hamster and Smokey and Colin Colt with the sounds of things.
All of a sudden.
I'm happily
Yeah, he
just
ran
staying
wide.
behind Falcon.
Kind of forced me wide as well.
26 laps in, only another 3 to go. He's tiptoeing about now. I'm tiptoeing round this
Take it
track.
steady. You know, taking it steadier as well. My tyres have cooled down a bit.
I can't, I've got Smokey right on my tail and I've got Ian right in front of me. I know if I get past Ian then it'll give me a bit of time from Smokey.
So Hamster trying to get rid of Smokey, who sounds like he's on his back bumper as well.
Might have to jump past your Falcon in a minute. He's closed the gap a little bit.
Alright, I'll let you pass on the straight, alright?
No worries.
Go on the inside now.
I'm trying. Come on, turn.
So there you can hear the conversation between me and Falcon. He is a lapped car, so he lets me through, and he also lets Erwin through. As we get to the first corner, he stays on the inside. There you go, Erwin down the inside of Falcon. as you just saw in the rear view mirror. The gap is about half a second to a second. It keeps changing and right down. Obviously you get the economy effect at the hairpin, but we're in first place. No front tyres left whatsoever. You can see in the bottom right hand corner we're down low on fuel.
Worked out beautifully that for Smokey. He backed off to save his tyres, and I caught up with Ian just in time for Smokey to get right back up my arse again.
So Hamster in the middle of a little battle with Smokey and Ian Miller with the sounds of things.
How the fuck are these tyres doing this?
You can hear the amazement of my voice. It seems to be that I'm a bit quicker, consistent as well with these tyres like this, but Erwin is not giving up on this first place either. He's latched onto the back of me, hunting about. I'm going more defensive now into the hairpin. Erwin on the outside, he seems to slow down quite a bit in the middle of the corner, so I don't know what happened there, costing him some more time on the exit. Look at the guy, he seems to have extended back out to a second, right on my back bumper at the hairpin. Now I've dropped him quite a bit. The car is hideous to drive at this moment in time. It is horrible. It's a fight every lap. I was sweating so bad trying to keep this car on the track. Lap 28, as we head on to the final lap, I'd like to thank everyone for staying along with this video. I know it's been a long video. Thank you very much for staying all the way through. If you've been in this race, tiptoeing around. If you've been in this race, obviously comment in the comment section below. Tell us about your race, how you thought it went and stuff like that.
Even pitted.
The other guys are talking about how they're struggling with their tyres. I'm not even pitted.
Come on.
I'm really struggling with our tyres.
I am fucking literally crawling around this track.
First place at the moment, only a few more corners to go. So remember, if you do enjoy this video, if you have enjoyed it, please remember to like, subscribe and comment in the comment section below. I'd love to hear your comments on this race.
Yes.
What a race it's been. As we cross the line, what a roller coaster ride. This perfect Brands Hatch race in the rain.
Mother of God, I've won.
There you go, Holy Mother of God, I've won.
Really?
Over the line.
Oh.
First place, Erwin
Yep.
in
We're
second
nice.
place.
I didn't even pit, I just did a stop go penalty and that was it.
So first place, which
I've got
boosted
no
me
clue.
up the championship.
I've got
I
to
can
put
tell you the championship standings at the moment. Smokey Adam leads the way with me in second place. Let me just get the points for you. Unfortunately, I haven't been updated on the website yet, so I am looking on my phone. So Adam McNally, Smokey Adams with 130 points is in first from me. In second with 117 points. Then we've got Erwin with 116 points, so it's important for me to get past him. Then we have Lars, aka Sponge, Nathan Hammond, aka Cpl Hamster, and Gerald, aka Falcon in 4th, 5th and 6th. And
Fair play. We're first, 5th, 6th.
And there you go, there's the championship standings. Hamster Racing B and A lead the way comfortably in the constructors title. So remember, if you like this video, and not only that, I will see you in the next video. Au revoir.
No.